students who are struggling with word awareness? In this video, I'm going to share with you 4 activities to help bring their focus to each and every word. And I help teachers create positive learning experiences for the students in their classroom. Students use words all the time for oral communication, but it doesn't mean that they understand where words begin and where they end, because initially it's just not important. For a child's awareness of words to develop, wordplay as well as being exposed to print and exploring print are required. There are some things that we can do in the classroom to bring a focus to word awareness. First up is an old routine but a good one. It is the morning message. It is a quick and easy way to develop word awareness. I'm so glad that it seems to be making somewhat of a comeback. Whatever your morning message is, you can choose one sentence from it and have students to clap each time a word is read in the sentence. You can also draw a dot or place a sticker under each word and then reread the sentence. This helps to draw their focus to each individual word. I've found that a lot of times we do this more at the beginning of the school year, but it's okay to bring it back out if it's something that you notice your students are struggling with, no matter what time of the year it is. Next up, we have my fave game. I call it the circle game. Now I know what you're thinking. What does circles have to do with developing word awareness? But stick with me. Put different circles on the floor. The color does not matter at all. Don't spread them too far out because students do need to be able to walk to each circle. Start with a simple sentence like, "The sun is red." Repeat it slowly and have students to step on a circle for each word that you say. I like to begin with sentences that contain single syllable words. When you get into words with multiple syllables, sometimes when students don't have that word awareness, they think you're saying multiple words. Then gradually, not on the same day, I move to words that contain more than one syllable. Next up is sentence building. Now, I am a huge fan of a pocket chart. I used to do a lot of sentence building at the Pocket Chart Center, but then I realized we needed to focus on this in whole group as well. Now, you don't have to reinvent the wheel here. If you're doing something like morning message or morning meeting, just choose a sentence that you already have. Give a word to a few students. Have them to come up and try to recreate the sentence. Once they have done that, you can pick a new sentence. Give a few more words to some different students. Have them to do the same thing. Once they have mostly mastered it this way, then it's time to move it to the Independent Pocket Chart Center. I have to admit, early on, I did this a lot without going over it and over it and over it in whole group. It's best to start with whole group, then move it to your individual centers. You'll be amazed at how quickly they gain word awareness with this activity. Next, we have word matchup. Now, I'm going to continue with the theme of repurposing your morning message because let's face it, who has time to keep coming up with new words and sentences and things like that? Use what you already have. Pick a few words from the message, write it on different pieces of paper, post-it notes, index cards, whatever you have handy. Have the students to match the words to the one in the message. Instead of throwing away all of your morning messages, repurpose them for this center. Write all of the words on separate pieces of paper. Have the students to match them up. If I don't want to repurpose a morning message because maybe there's not a morning message for the week or something like that, then I'll use the codable sentences that we have been working on in small group. I have students to match these words, and it's a great reinforcement for what we have been working on. These are just a few activities that can be implemented in your classroom at any point of the school year. Sometimes things that just happen to be tried and true are exactly what you need. I found that I need to revisit these strategies, especially when I find that there's a student who may have some gaps when it comes to word awareness, or if I get a new student in the middle of the year that struggles with word awareness. Instead of something that's fancy and difficult to implement, you need to be able to quickly review these skills. So let me know in the comments below, What are your favorite ways to build word awareness? I love new strategies to add to my practice. Thanks for hanging around. I'll see you guys in the next video.